Now we see that when the process of decolonization started, what happened is that the South African team, in which the non-whites were not allowed to play, was seen as a racial segregation by the other countries of the world. The non-whites actually comprised the majority of the population in South Africa, but they were not allowed to represent their team. We see that the England and Australia played with South Africa, which was clearly seen as a racial segregation. India, Pakistan and West Indies boycotted the game with South Africa, but had no real power to make it as a real boycott. Then slowly the newly independent countries of Asia and Africa, along with the liberal policies of the Britishers, forced that the tour of South Africa was cancelled in the year 1970. So this was the first major victory against racial segregation, which indicated that the inhabitants of the country were not allowed to participate in their own team. Well, the 1970s is considered as a major landmark in the history of cricket. Some of the major landmarks are, first of all, in the 70s, the South Africa was excluded from playing world cricket. We also see that the first one-day international cricket was played in 70s between England and Australia in Melbourne. We also see that the first World Cup was played in the year 1975, and when there was a celebration of 100 years in the year 1977, it became very important, not because of the cricketers, but because of the businessmen who started actually telecasting live matches. As I said, the game of cricket became more popular and more accessible to the people from the 70s onwards, not because of the cricketers, but because of the businessmen. And here I talk of Kerry Packer, an Australian tycoon who actually is called as a television tycoon, because it struck him that televising this sport could actually generate huge revenues. Therefore, he signed an agreement with 51 leading cricketers of that time, and against the wishes of the test people, that is the in charges, the boards, and all the unofficial test matches and the other matches were being televised on the television. This clearly generated a kind of huge popularity, huge revenue from the game cricket. It is also called as Kerry Packer's circus because the players now had colored dresses, protective helmets, played under lights, so the game became very colorful and attractive. Of course, it winded up within 2 years, but it had given up the symbol of one thing, that is, the game had huge potential to generate huge revenue if it was televised. And that was great Kerry Packer, who gave us this game on television. How did the televising of the game actually changed its life? What happened is that now it had expanded audience. Not only the people who sat in the stadium, but everyone at home could actually see cricket match being played. And the satellite television made it possible to reach everywhere. The game which was being played in London could be watched in Surat. So, everybody could enjoy the game wherever it was being played by just relaxing in their houses. Now, this globalization which had started of the game had great effect. Now, the globalization and the decolonization saw or gave another effect, and this effect was that the ICC headquarters shifted from London to Dubai, to the tax-free Dubai. Again a great landmark, because from the country where it originated, it has shifted to Dubai. Another feature which shows that the gravity of cricket has shifted from the Anglo-Australian axis towards the Asian countries are that most of the innovations in cricket today are made by India, Pakistan and Sri Lanka. Pakistan has given two very important innovations, which are the Dusra and the reverse swing. Both are actually meant ideal for the subcontinental conditions. Dusra has contributed in the sense that it is meant to counter batsmen, those with heavy bats, whereas the reverse swing is actually fit to move the ball in the dusty wickets. In the beginning, both Dusra and the reverse swing were seen as the underhand, illegal methods of changing cricket by England and Australia. But the innovations are being made day after day by India, Pakistan and Sri Lanka, and are slowly being accepted, truly showing that the base, that the gravity has shifted. The new changes which have come in the Indian cricket are that the Indian cricketers today seem to be the best paid players in the world. There are now the Indian cricketers are rich cricketers. We see that the replacement is now done, that is, the amateurs are nowhere to be seen. Everybody is a professional. The game of amateurs, those who played for fun, for spirit of game, I can't see them. They all professionals playing for money. Then I also see that one day game of cricket has overshadowed the test matches. So these are the new innovations or the new changes that we are seeing in the Indian cricket. The best paid, all of them professionals and playing most of the one day game cricket. So that was our interesting chapter of cricket. Thank you.